So what's going on now is we have a whole bunch of propaganda being pumped on YouTube and the news, right? And what this propaganda consists of is like, exaggerated, exhausted sexual content and sexual contact with females. I'm not understanding something. To be honest with you, like, you brought 15 cars out, Jeeps, full of police officers, by the beach, because a white woman with blue eyes wants to sit in the sun, right? Damn near naked to get a tan. You said it on the news. This is why the news is a problem, right? This is why the news is a problem. And another person is suntanning, right? Another person is suntanning. The person is probably exhausted from the sun, not drinking water enough, not eating enough veggies. Let's just look at the realization of everything. You keep judging people, you keep judging human beings. If man and human aren't the same, and human means woman, right? And man is us, right? With the actual point of the 6-point star, the organ. If that's the case, if that's the separation, that's the discrepancy, that's a problem, then everybody's in trouble. So you mean to tell me you got two people, a black person, right, and a white woman, a black man and a white woman? He could have been gay. You don't know. Tanning, he gets up, he probably feels lightheaded, You never know what his symptoms are. Here you are, just in the wilderness, besides a man falling on you while you're half naked, maybe a bug could fall in your eye. Or maybe a bug could fall in your leg and crawl up your crotch. Okay? These is possibilities with high chances of coming true. We got new species of insects and everything being released. You got all of this happening all at one time. It could be a bird, a squirrel, an aggressive squirrel. Can I tell you something? I'm going to tell you something, right? And I didn't tell nobody this. Being that I'm getting viewed, I'll just keep talking about everything that I went through because it all matches everything that I'm talking and I'm complaining about. And that's why I'm in defense mode. You could call it evil. You could call it bad. I honestly don't care, right? I don't care. But here's the story. So at the age of 9, right, I had a fight to the death in White Plains. After the touch, I seen the celebrity, the very first time after the touch. I was touched at 8, right? Was with him way before the age of 8, more than my own father. So you got to speed up with me in life. If you think I'm going to hold on to this bomb with you or for you, you know what I'm saying? Like in the military, like I got a little cousin named Devin that just went to the military. And they got a drill if somebody from the opposing team throws a grenade to the other side. The guy has to jump on it. The soldier has to jump on it belly first. Like if the grenade is a pool or something. So now, that's a drill in the military. Back to my story. After being touched at 8, 9, I had a fight to the death in the sun. Mind you, I had my red chakra already at the age of 7. So I already explained to you how you get a red chakra. How I got mine. Alright? So I'm older and bigger now, and I'm more mad. And now look, I'm being pushed by an older cousin who has a best friend who is 6 years older than him, who perhaps might be our cousin on the Caucasian side, named Max Kellerman. With this huge, grotesque family. Okay? So you got a pure Indian side, right? And then you got a Caucasian side. You have incest cousins. Do you know what an incest cousin is? And why it's a curse? It's because that blood and flesh that's made is now sticking to the marriage on every and each side. Because y'all all made from two people. Originally. Even twins, triplets, and sextuplets. Right or wrong? Okay. So here, I'm mad. I just got finished getting touched. And here comes this big racist Italian kid. I go to Yonkers after this situation. It was big. Back in the day. As soon, and I'm by the museum, the planetarium right here. And I'm walking down the hill, going into Trevor. Now, I had just seen a squirrel with white foam around his mouth. As a kid, I seen that as a kid. I didn't see that when I got older. Like, some people still haven't seen certain things. I seen a squirrel, right? And mind you, back in the day, the squirrels was way worse in behavior. They was actually aggressive. And the government sprayed the air with some type of chemical to release their aggressiveness. This is a long time ago, and it doesn't pay to tell you that again. You see why this is COINTELPRO, and why I'm making this video, and I'm explaining certain stuff when I can get my car pulled, but I really don't care because I know I'm gonna beat it anyway. So that happened also. So I seen a squirrel, and they said he had rabies. That's actually rabies. He's zombied out. Rabies. Okay? I was shook. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared of him as a squirrel. I was scared of him because he had rabies. You see what I'm saying? So I had just left White Plains, New York, found out that after a fight that somebody had died, which was true. The celebrity was there, should have been in trouble. Once again, power overstands money. Respect overstands money. 100%, especially if it's enough of it. If you're talking grotesquely in income, $40 million a month. What's his name? Mr. Beast? You see what I'm saying? Come on. I seen a squirrel with rabies. After this celebrity that I can't stand, who gets away with everything. He's gonna get away with killing y'all just like how I do it. That's how it goes. The dude sees a psychiatrist, not a psychologist. If you know the logistics of everything, right? So you know the difference. He goes sees the Dr. Giggles. You remember Dr. Giggles, the scary movie with the guy they used to wear that little headband with that sharp circle looking thing? That's a psychiatrist to the upper echelon, to his name capacity. Not a psychologist, behavior, this, that, and the third. You gotta go see a magician, nigga, to calm you down because you're one of them. But you're weak in something. So now here you have these Drakions operating in front of me. Monique, I have to reach out to you. Because Jamel Johnson or Jamel Frost was there also. And from what I found out, he was never, ever was supposed to be around me. So it has to be on. just saying. To find that out, he's not supposed to be around me. He's my father's cousin. You my mother's cousin. Come to find out, you might be my grandmother's cousin, who is my father's mother. And then again, you might be my grandmother's cousin, who is my mother's mother. What's going on here? So it's like I feel like I got a bounty on my head because you older than me. Now, so much untold stuff going on. I call it cowardly. I feel like it's cowardly that you didn't do it right then and there. You feel me? Because you prolong the process of what is supposed to happen, can happen, and is going to happen eventually. But I seen a squirrel with rabies, right? So I seen it before this incident. So I'm walking down the hill, and it's a mama squirrel. She does not have rabies, and she has a baby squirrel who does not have rabies. The mama squirrel and the Spanish kids are fighting each other. This is at the same time I see the tiny tree people that's down by the wall. Yeah, you know we live by the portal over here, this Hudson River. It's not really possessed per se. It's more of a, it has like a black hole over here in the earth. So it's something over here that creates UFOs. And I got them on tape. I got it, and you hear my voice in the videos. It's on the History Channel. So if you on this side of Yonkers, you popping. This is what it is. You fly, you high. This is the proud side of Yonkers. People want to be on this side of the Yonkers because of this effect, because of the park that's over there. The effect comes to the park or whatever. True. I've been here my whole life. The lottery for Deshae, DDG, and Kai to be living basically in my shadow, and I mean that because we had a cousin that lived in the second unit, and it was over there. So I spent the first 15 years right here, and as soon as I go to, 18. I'm going to say 15 because I know I was in White Plains back and forth. But when I went to school in Virginia, I was 18. So I'll use 18 to my defense. As soon as I meet y'all know I'm out. After 18 years, Shay, DDG, and Kai is over here living with my cousin that I was just with for 18 years. And nobody told me. I know it's probably nobody's business, but if you got my name in your mouth and in your paperwork, then you're right. It's nobody's business. It's just mine. So that's why this is my video, and this is why I'm coming at you and everybody else. And this isn't what y'all think it is or how y'all want it to be. This is going to be the way I want it to be. Back to the squirrel. Before the tiny tree people. Well, actually at the same time. The mother is snippering at these little Spanish kids. I'm walking down the hill, about to go home, and I get framed. I'm already in panic mode. Look what I just left. I just left somebody dying after a fight. I see a mother squirrel protecting her kid, and I grabbed a rock and threw it so I could run past. Don't you know that the rock hit the baby squirrel and killed the baby squirrel? Instantly. Not the mother, the baby squirrel. And I started running as the rock was going towards them. I took off. Like I knew how to throw. I threw a football before when I threw a basketball. You know what I'm saying? I had an arm. But I threw rocks. I knew how to skip rocks. I still know how to throw cards. I know you remember that, right? The French side, the Gambit side of the family, which is the white side of the family, y'all not understanding that. I do still have that talent. So, I'm not a malicious person where I'm picking up objects and just bashing people with them like Vishnu. I'm just not. So when I threw the rock, I sped down the hill. And people was like, oh, he's fast. But when I was keeping my eye on the squirrel because I was going to shake the squirrels. Like if the squirrel's going, I was going to dodge it. And then when I was going to dodge it, I was just going to take off on a different spin. Down the hill, I was just going to break off. But I seen the rock hit the baby squirrel and I stopped because I didn't want that to happen. And that drink broke me. That's when I went down the hill and the Spanish girl or whatever. Man, forget it. But yeah, that happened. I had to take that route again. The same damn route. Coming down Museum, right? Down that stupid path with this, you hit the stairs, you go through the parking lot. I just had to do it today. Yeah, that same path. Right there. In the parking lot. When you run up the hill with a planetarium. And it was wild. It was way more trees. Some of those trees is fake. They took the magical trees away. They wasn't supposed to. So now the magical trees is going there. We all look crazy. If you look at the block, we all look stupid. Everybody know each other. They not even gangsters on the hill. The people selling the weed and shooting and killing, that's in front of the stores. That's supposedly gang banging and drinking and smoking and popping and all that and rolling. They not even, I know it for a fact because I was here. And I was here before all them niggas. And they know it and I know it. They was with me sometimes. I had them over here. They was watching Magic too. UFOs and all that. We wasn't out here going trying to steal people's kids. And go to other hoods and all. Nah, we wasn't doing all that. And they knew not to come over here with all that. It was one point in time where they did come over here with that. And then they seen the new people, such as myself, right, come over here like, yeah, that's not that type of party. It's just going to have to keep going. You feel me? I had to go through that. Over here, where Shay Shay was. I still don't, I know Brooklyn was here in New York. Don't know if she was with Shay Shay, DDG, and Kaz and them all the time. Of course they was with each other sometimes. Most of the time. All the time, I don't know. Because they don't live together. Y'all all don't live together. So y'all obviously showing space. You got the migrants coming up here, beating up police, stealing a badge, posing as cops. You got the real Spanish cops laughing too. It's funny to them, and the white people was laughing too. Because it's happening to other people that they probably don't like. And if you was involved in that situation, you would probably laugh too. You know? I understand things happen. I understand that. It's the way you raise is what you see is. I understand that. Okay, we're human, or man, or human slash, or also, and man, whatever. What's really going on? It looked like, you know, y'all kind of cursed New York. I'm just being real. I mean, it looked like Tank is being followed by a curse too. I mean, and Tank is more Monique than she is than he is Davon or Lenny or C-Dot. And the cousin that you was staying with isn't a Barksdale, but he changed his name to Barksdale. So I'm getting pointed out. by being called a Barksdale, and my last name isn't Barksdale. So if Jamel wasn't supposed to see me, y'all not living together, everything ain't happy and all of that, I'm not happy and all that.